Hey, what's going on, family? So happy and grateful to be here with you guys today. Let's jam. Hey, 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 hey. All right, let's go, let's go. Happy Sunday, family. Hopefully, everyone is doing well. So happy and grateful to be here with you guys this evening, afternoon, whatever it is for you. Let's get it. So, it's another week. We're about to get our weekly overview on. Right, we're about to rock our weekly overview. Let's go ahead and let's do this. I'm excited to be here with you guys and rocking this today. All right, we got some music, a little music playing in the background. I'm just vibing. Hey, 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 hey. All right, let's go. Let's get started. All right, let's get started. All right. So, as you can see, one of the things that I do look at every single week is the weekly overview, right? Because I want to know exactly when the news, high impact news is gonna hit. Red folders, be careful about red folders. That's something that you wanna make sure you go through, right? The week, okay, when are red folders hidden? Well, of course, this Friday we have NFP. NF what? P. So make sure that you are careful when you are trading. So let's go look really quickly at what's happening with the dollar. So I'm looking at it on a 4-hour time frame. We can see overall, and I'm only looking at the dollar. I'm not looking at nothing else. All right, the other stuff is gonna be for my students, for my private students, but we'll give this workout. All right, so here we have the dollar seems bullish, right? Seems bullish, but then, is this a double top? What is really happening right here? All right, is this a double top? Maybe it is, or maybe can we see this? Can that be a double top? Now, a double top usually has to come around the same area, right? Kind of. Let's see candles. This can be considered a double top at M, right? But let's also look at this. Let's also look at if we can potentially maybe draw a trend line and see the bigger picture, right? We might be able to draw a trend line and see a bigger picture, right? Who knows? Okay, so you can see here, such like this. Let's see. Let's see if we can see a bigger picture here. Can this be something happening, right? Like a cone or so. Now, me personally, what I see is this. What I see is this. All right. We had this movement, okay. That's what I seen from last week. Right, this what I seen. We had a breakout. Right, tested this, shot up, came back to retest it, and something happened. Right, and I don't trade Friday, so excuse me. I haven't looked at it. Looked, but I know there's some news happened because I seen the market being really really affected on Friday. But I really don't care. I don't trade Friday. So right now, what I'm looking for is possibly this. And this week, I'm gonna start giving out trade ideas with my private students. We'll give out some trade ideas, but you can see here that even the EMA SMA, right, the moving average is weak. So the question is the dollar going to, again, tomorrow? I'm not trading. I don't trade on Mondays, but tomorrow, right, from tonight to tomorrow, or Eastern time zone. Are we right now 6:26, right? Almost 6:30 p.m. Eastern. So are we gonna see this, or are we going to see this, right? And then, eventually shoot back up. Not overall, right? We have a bullish momentum. So what I'm looking for is for the dollar to see if the dollar is going to break this level. Okay, perfect. or break that level right there, or is it going to come and respect it, right? So is it going to do this? Is the dollar going to come to this level to shoot back up? So right now I'm not looking at nothing till Tuesday. Okay, so this all depends on what the dollar wants to do, wants to reach this level here, which is about 99.61, right? So that's going to affect Euro USD. That's going to affect the USD CAD, USD JPY, USD CHF, GU, right? GBP USD, NZD or NZD, depending where you are in the world, AUD USD, gold, right? So this is the time that you got to be patient and wait things out, right? I'm not really gonna because I don't know if you see this right there, right? Yeah, y'all see that? Y'all see that craziness that happened on Friday? That's wild. So I don't know, and I'm not gonna predict. I'm not a prophet yet, right? So this is what I was suspecting. This and it something just pushed it. I mean, pushed it. Holy. It did what? It pushed it. So let's look at this, all right? Because it's a new month. So I deleted, I'm going to delete everything. And I'm going to mark it up for my students, right? We're going to do a private markup for the students. But if you look at this, look like, if you look at the candles, the regular candles, even this candle here, look at how it dropped. Okay, let's go USD CAD. All right, that one TP1 hit, then it went bam. You guys can see I have not come on the charts yet. It's my first time coming on it. So I'm doing this, and then I'm gonna do a deeper one for my students. Okay, deeper dive. So if you see, so let's look at this. At least I'm giving something, right? I said, you know what? Let's go ahead and let's give out some good stuff, especially for those of you that know what you're doing. Can anybody tell me? Oh, can anybody tell me what this is? Oh, can anybody tell me what this is? Hello, 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 hello. So this is a triangle, right? So looking for a breakout. All right. So we have prices trapped. Yeah. Today I would just give my prices trapped, right? So we might be looking for this. If the dollar push down, right? We'll see this. If the dollar push up, then you have to wait for it to break into this buy zone, all right? And then get into that once you see this break, right? Because you can't get in here. It doesn't make sense. Because right here, even though that's a high, that's still, unless it breaks outside of this, right? So there are two areas, right? We can possibly see this here, right? So those are the two possibilities, or three possibilities actually, right? Now it's just a matter of just waiting, you know, just being patient and waiting. So let's look at the okay, that's AXY. All right, so that's Australian dollar right there. All right, so you can see that this is shooting up, all right? The dollar shooting down. So this correlates, right? This correlates, but it's still choppy, right? So are you going to be careful? Are you going to, you know, look at, like, right now it's the beginning of the month, all right? The market just opened. It's August 2nd. Market just opened, right? So we got to be very, 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 got to wait things out, especially this week, right? You got to wait things out. You can't, you know, can't be so much in a rush to get some things, you know. So for example, you can see that, you can see this right here, like so. Okay, we have this little push down here, like so. Oh, can we get a flag pattern? That's interesting, huh? British pound. What is this? Okay, I taught something. You know, I'm always teaching, so you know the vibes. You know what? Let's look at. Let's look at the bigger time frame. Oh my God. My Lord. British pound. Australian dollar looks like it could be forming. We might see a push up here, right? To form eventually, maybe by the end of the month, we'll have a head and shoulder pattern. All right, that's what it looks like. It could be on the uptrend, forming, and then eventually form a head and shoulder pattern. Then maybe September, October, it drops. We're going into one of the worst um, months of trading, which is August and September. August is like horrible month for trading. Right, horrible. It's it's like it's known for being so. You gotta be gotta. Oh my God, what is this? Okay, so even for Canadian dollar, we can see right. Remember, this is the beginning of the month, so I needed to look at the bigger time frame. Right, so now do we get a retest? Oh yeah, we got a retest. Broke a retest there, but here we can start seeing Canadian dollar pushing all the way up, right, to around this level, which is 71.79, and then possibly come back down, or continue pushing back up. All right. If you guys have questions, you can ask in the chat. All right. You can ask in the YouTube chat, and then I'll definitely answer once I see it. All right. I might not be attentive to it right away, but I'll answer when I see it. All right. So you can see here. Let's look at monthly. Let's see what happened last month with each of these pairs. Oh, barely anything happened.
Motion at your spotlight cam.
So you can see here. All right. Let's look at piece by piece. Let's just see this.
Motion at your spotlight.
All right, Australian dollar. I mean, euro is consolidating. So this uptrending. Bro, what happened to my? Oh, did I delete everything? Oh Lord, I didn't realize that I deleted everything. Yeah, I did not realize I deleted everything. All right. Right. So like I told you guys, I make all my stuff skinny. Yeah, that's totally my fault. Bum ba da bum ba bum bum bum. Wait, what am I missing? Did I have it twice? Something? I have it twice. Okay. Damn. Which one am I doing? Okay. I was like, wait, what's going on? All right. So Australian dollar looks bullish. British pound is. Oh well, I mean, it's not trending, right? Because you have low highs and higher lows. So again, we're stuck in this. So that means that probably gonna have this for a while, right? Probably gonna see this type of movement for a while till it breaks. Can we get it this month? Probably. Most likely this month we'll get something. Canadian dollar. Oh my God. Sheesh. Yeah, so it needs okay. Oh my God. US dollar. Oh, so we've seen this? Oh, I'm very shocked that we had this last month. In July. Oh, okay. Euro consolidating. Japanese yen. This is the only pair right now that is consistently trending. Oh no, this one too. Okay, so Swiss. Okay, so Swiss looks like it's uptrending overall. So let's do this overall. Let's keep it green. This is red. Euro consolidating. Dollar. It did break that. All right, it was consolidating here. So I'll say strong, barely. Canadian dollar, nah, it's still weak overall. It's weak. British pound, overall it's strong, but we gotta wait for it to break out. Australian dollar, oh my God, it's strong. All right, so that's just looking at what the market gave us overall for the month of, well, so far since this year. What's January? January's right there. Yeah, so this year, Australian dollar been strong so far. British pound been strong so far. Canadian dollar been not just all over the place. Canada, come on, man, stop playing. US dollar been still playing around. Where's January? January is, oh no. Okay, you can say it was bullish overall. Yeah, you can say it's bullish overall because that's right here. So January's right here and it's going up. So yeah, you could definitely say it's bullish overall. So that's actually good. You can say it's bullish. Euro has been consolidating. Basically, the whole it's been bullish too. That's interesting. That's why this year has been crazy. I'm just noticing that. I'm just noticing that. So, what I would do is I'm gonna wait everything out and look for things on Tuesday, right? Because I'm gonna let things play out. Look on the 4-hour time frame, see where we go. Right. For example, for Japanese yen, right? We can see. Look, I'm not trying to force anything. As you guys can see, I'm not forcing nothing. All right. Whatever happens, happens. So we have this trap right here. I'm gonna wait and see if this is going to break out, like so, or we're gonna see this. I believe we're gonna see this for the yen. Swiss franc is weak, right? So I'm believing that we're gonna see this as well for Swiss franc. Right, we're gonna see that's weak. That's clearly weak since what, February? Since January, right? So you can see this is clearly weak. So let's go ahead. Let's change that to 4-hour because we're not looking at bigger time frame. I'm not a swing trader. Japanese yen is weak. Euro. Let's look at that. It's Euro. You don't know, so you leave that alone. US dollar overall is strong, but right now we have that little this no longer a bearish or flag pattern, right? Canadian dollar on the bigger time frame it was bearish. It's bearish here, right? So all these things we gotta wait. British pound is if you guys know what that means this all over the place. And then Australian dollar, it's weakish, look like a flag pattern forming ish. Since January, it's been that's May. So January, oh no, Australian dollar, Australian dollar been, because this is when I said that it might be forming a head and shoulder pattern, right? So we'll see. But this one might be pushing up a little bit. This is why this year has been, if you don't know what you're doing, man, you gotta get a mentor. Because I had to change my style up because since Trump became president last year, I thought that it was gonna be easier to trade because of 2016, but it hasn't been easy whatsoever. But this is my time, family. I don't want to take too much time because there's a lot of basically nothing. There's nothing going on in the market. Can't force it. So you gotta wait things out. It's the second day of the month of August, the 8th month of the year. So let's wait things out. Let's see what happens. God bless. Like I always say, Mr. Dan Quiet is signing out. I said, yeah. Hold on. I gotta do this song again. I gotta do that song. Hold up. We gotta do this. Yeah. Hey, come on. Hey. Y'all gotta dance with me.